Alrighty, my friends. Am I good on ammo up there? No, there's a lot of things I'll have to get going. Ammo is not a great thing to send up because it's because of some reason. I can't think off the top of my head why. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's set these back all up to automatic because it will request things that I need as I build for them. Okay. This guy is not in the logistics network, apparently. Do I have a roboport in here somewhere? I think I saw one, yes. That's kind of strange how this was right in the middle and didn't get inside of it. It just covers much of this area as we can. Maybe something like this. Go with that. Alright, now this can auto-request. Alright, all these are on auto-request. Okay, so. First things first, let's pull up FTL Lanius A. Images. Let's pull up. Do I want to... So I kind of want a vertical version of the ship, which is interesting that there are actually some pictures of vertical pictures of the ship. Introducing. So yeah, do I want to do something like this? How would this even work? Have turrets and all these ends, and then have gathering stuff all at the ends. Maybe I don't want to do Lanius. Which ship would look the best vertically? Yeah, ships are vertical. Or the enemy ships. Maybe this one is more the size I want it. Can I get a closer picture of that one? Vertical. This one? Because the bottom right one on this picture is kind of the shape I want. Is that the Lanius bomber? Let's see. FTL Lanius bomber. Yeah, I think that'd work. Where's a good picture of it? Lanius guard. Oh, wow. This is multiverse. They've got a lot of good images here. The Lanius transport looks cool, too. Can I get a better picture of one of these? Yeah, there we go. So I can use this as kind of my model picture here as I'm designing to see if I can make a ship that looks like that. All right, so the pink one. Okay. I also want to kind of have this centered, so how many spaces this is across? It's 10. So it's 10 spaces across. So that means 5 to a side. So if I kind of have the back 4 blades be like the engines, maybe. Although I'm going to need lots of space to start. So let me give myself... Let's give ourselves some space to work with here. And as we run out of these platforms, it should auto send us more. Don't worry about saving size. Okay. I really want to make it even and symmetrical. Okay. Alright, so we've already used up all of the ones we had, so it should send us up more. I'm going to be using a crap ton of these. Can I change this to like 400? Do that. There, hopefully it'll start sending us all those. Okay. So now, that's like the main body. So we have like a space in the middle, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to mark this. That's going to be the open space in the middle right there. I want to not build along this line. So I'm building there to not build along that line. So I'll leave an empty space and do a 3 wide here. That'll be the blade. 2, 3, 4. So I got a blade I'm kind of using here as a... So that's 2 wide. 3. Kind of a diagonal thing going up here. Alright, let's see if I can... I kind of wish it was like a Vorion. A Vorion, I think it was, that let you have like a mirrored thing. Like you could actually mirror build everything. A Vorion's a really cool ship builder game if for anybody who has not played that. Okay, so from here we go up 1 like this. Alright, is that... I think that's even. You can control copy, then H to flip horizontally. Ah, okay, I can do that, alright. Alright, and this is going to be all connected, so we're just going to fill all this out. I might delete some of this eventually, but we're going to need the space eventually, so... Okay, so there's one blade. And then there's like another blade that comes down. Alright, I will try to do copy paste. Okay. So from here, how do you increase the size? Oh, the numpad thing. Numpad. There it is. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? There's going to be a blade down here that I'm probably going to put a turret on is what I want to do. So, 1, 2 over from here. Alright, something like that. It's kind of hard to make this look like a really pointed blade, but maybe if I do... No, it doesn't really look like a pointed blade at all. I don't know. Making the laniest blades might not be the cleanest thing ever. What if I delete? Can I Alt-D that and that? Does that look a little more blade-like? I guess so, but I couldn't fit a turret on that. But I guess I could put the turret here. Can I put a turret here? Where are my turrets? I could put a turret there, and then it's just like a little blade for decoration or something. Don't be afraid to go bigger as well. Yeah, I guess that's true. And if I... So, like this blade that I originally did, maybe I just make it much bigger. Yeah, I probably do need to go big if I want to make it really look... This is basically pixel art, which, I'll be honest, I'm not very good at pixel art. So, this might not be the best laniest looking ship of all time, to be honest. I am just going to have to do a copy-paste thing. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this and have it look good without copy-pasting. So I need to Alt-D. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell shapes with these things. But okay. Okay, this is starting to take a little more shape, I would say. Okay, that kind of looks cool. That's got kind of the pointed edge of the Lanius wing thing on it. And then what I'd also need to do is to make it really look like a blade is delete some of this. If it looks jank by the end, it will just look like a janky Lania ship. Yeah. Just go with the flow. In the end, it'll all be the shaft. Okay. I think I like that. Do I like the size of it? I think so. Will I be able to put engines on this? Because what might end up happening, I'll have to extend this to fit engines. Well, let's see. Can I... Yeah, the shape is not going to really work for an engine. But what I could maybe do is plan around the engine. Control shift like this. What I will say, one problem is the whole piping situation. Because I think that will be evenly centered, if I'm not mistaken. Is there like one... There's the two spaces between there. But can I fit pipes in between these guys to make these really look like the blades? I think I want these over one space. Alright. Control X. Over one space. Alt D this. Control X. Alt D this. Yeah, I think that looks better as the point of the... Again, it won't look very blade-like, but maybe what I can do is have this be the point of the blade. And have this go upwards. I think that might work. There, something like that, and then it goes straight up. And then... Bill. Okay. So that's kind of a blade. Kind of. I kind of want it sticking out even more, but I don't know if I can. Will it stick out any more? I think there's a... Yeah, like if I try to do this... that kind of works. Again, the piping will be the issue. But yeah, that kind of looks like a blade. Kind of. You labeled some of our based on Novus. Okay, cool. So if I want to control copy this... And then how do I flip? R? H. Blueprint with thruster cannot be flipped. Are you frickin' kidding me? Are you frickin' kidding me? Okay. Literally says I can't, Vega. That's kind of weird. Okay, I think maybe right there. Is that mirrored? I think so. Honestly, this is already starting to look like a Manta ship more than a Lania ship. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool, though. It's a little less blade-like than I want it to look. So, to make it look like more of the blade, I think I gotta remove some stuff now. So that would be something like... I wish there was a better way than this deconstruction thing, but I guess to mirror it, I could do something like that. It's looking a little more blade-like. Factorio players, being an inventive bunch, figured out you can stagger engines. Alternatively, a sharper angle on the tips. Okay. Okay. It's pretty cool. Let me, this is the, what's supposed to be the empty space in the middle. Okay. So there's kind of the first blade, and then I'd want another blade coming out this way. I wonder if I can... I think that's even, right? I think that looks pretty even. How could I get a sharper angle at the tips? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Trying to make a freaking Lania ship with these blocky things is probably going to be quite difficult, especially since I need to get pipes and a bunch of other junk on here. But it's fine. It's fine. This is like pixel art for funsies. All right, how am I going to make these bomber blades? How am I going to do this? Instead of going 1 block down, 1 over, you go 2 down, 1 over. Yeah, that's true. So that'd be something like... two down, 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down. Ah, crap. So I went... Ah, jeez. Right, Alt-Z. Control-Z. So 2 down, 1 over. 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 2 down. Crap, did I lose it? I feel like I lost it. I'm gonna do that. No, that's not right. That's not right. Control Z. 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down. So maybe like that. That might give me a better angle. You set a blueprint with... You can set a blueprint to highlight the box outlines, huh? And we filled it. Oh, crap. There. There. How does that look? Yeah, that actually has a better angle to it. That does have a better angle to it. And then I'd need to somehow mirror this angle. Which... I need to... Well, let me place the rocket first, because I think this will fit, right? If I do that. Press F4 to pull up the debug menu and check the box show tile grid. Yes! Show tile grid. There we go. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad I'm not doing this on Fulgora where I'd have friggin' asteroids coming at me. All right, so how would I make this angle similar? I don't know. Kind of eyeballing it right now. I think I needed 2 down, one under, or whatever I did before thing. So if I started that here, where did I start that? I started it right here. I need to delete some of this, I think. Let me delete some extra so I can fill it in the correct way here. So, right here, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down, 1 over, 2 down. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Cool design. However, don't forget you got to make a cache relay eventually. I make no promises. All right, I should probably do one side and then copy and paste it, because it's gonna be way harder. Well, yeah, let me actually do that right now. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna copy as we go along. Crap, I need to actually delete some of this. Control delete. About that much. Why am I seeing 3 spaces in the middle? I feel like there should be 2 spaces in the middle. Although, sometimes I think it's misleading. I think there might not be anything on that tile. Yeah, the visuals of this space thing are kind of misleading sometimes. Because it looks like there's something on this tile right here, but there's not actually thing. Same like thing there. It looks like there's something on that tile, but there's not actually anything on that tile. Okay. Crap. Was that right? That is not. Is that even? Man, I can't even tell. In the F4 menu, show raw tile transitions. Ah, thank you. Yeah, so this did not line up, did it? It did not. Okay. Beautiful. That is very helpful. You liked the desync design. I don't. I don't. Needs to be symmetrical for sure. Remind me to turn these things back off after we're done so it actually looks more organic. Do I want this to go further down? No, I probably want it to be that and that. Okay. Cool. All right. There we go. That's one blade, and then there's other blades down here. And now if now I can do this one tile at a time. It's a lot clearer. So, the way this is, be something like from here. Alright, and then how do I make this kind of a sharper blade? Because this one, I do want more of an angle, but then the other one is like the 2 down, 1 over thing. So let's go like... That's the point. And then from here, we go 2 up, 1 over, I think. Something like that. Fill all these bad boys in. Okay. And this is actually not quite the angle I was wanting. Let's see here. So let's do it some more. So 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 2 up. All right, so something like that. That looks kind of like the little bladed thing there. Now, why is it not working? We are requesting... They're all ready to go. You know what? I think we might need to increase our production of... whatchamacallits. The space platforms are probably out of... Looking cool already? Maybe up 4 in this case? Yeah, you might be right. I need more platforms. Yeah. There are 27 here. So I guess they don't take them until there's a full stack. All right, we need to like... What do these take? Just steel and copper. We need to like triple or quadruple this. So let me copy these. 1, 2, 3. Queue these. Can I not queue? Can I queue in here? I think I have to do it in the map mode to queue it, don't I? There we go. Oh, I'm in the way. I'll move in a second, I promise. Okay. And what I will need to do is... this for the outputs. And I do have the blues here. There. Now they're starting to go. And then the output guys like this, 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 and this. So that should speed up that process, right? If I actually put power lines. There we go. We don't foresee such a we didn't foresee such a huge jump in platform demand. Oh, I'm not blaming you all. This was, I think, my original build. Or you all cleaned up this build. And, yeah, I know. I've specifically asked you all not to mess with my space stuff, so I'm not blaming you all for this not being more ready to go. So, no worries, no worries. Did I check out the silly labels you had placed? I did see concrete before. Let's see what else you have. Are they written out, or is it this? Wasted iron, pickup. It's green, therefore it's environmentally friendly. Okay, nice. Nuclear reactor. What else? Due to peaceful mode, I didn't need to kill any. I do remember that. Imagine spawning. Guess what? More iron. Alright. Input from the network to spaghetti. It's spaghetti. Neutered. Alright. Drop off. Trains they hunt in packs. Grabby boys. Zappy towers. The gambling machine. Nice, nice. Science beach. Oh, you put little little palm tree looking things there too. Okay, cool. All right, hopefully that will speed up this process some. Okay, back to pixel art. Pink boy. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you said maybe 4 up instead of 2 up on this one to get the bladed angle that I want. Let's try that. The main thing I want is I do want a turret. Do I want a grabby thing down here? I feel like we probably will want a grabby thing on each corner. A grabby thing and then a turret to cover it, I think is probably what we want. Can you copy paste these things? Isn't there a thing where you can, like, select all things? I think there is a way to do that, and I don't remember where that... It's like a blueprint setting or something. Okay, maybe I don't place these until I figure out the platforms. Probably need the foundations done first. Okay, so if that's the point, 2, 3, 4, 1 over, 1, 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 2, 3, 4. How's that for an angle? It's kind of hard to tell if it looks good without the with the clear-cut angles or whatever. I think that'll probably be better. Control-C on a platform copies foundations even if it doesn't show it. Oh, really? So if I put an asteroid collector here, and then I were to control copy that, so I can't flip it with this guy. So if I deconstruct this, Control C, about right there, H, nice. I can control copy that and do that. Cool, that works. And I can cue this back into place. All right. Now, I don't know if this is going to really look very, you know, Lanius bladed like, but you know, it's going. Where's the view thing again? What was the button for view? F4. Where's the one? Not bad. I feel like this part needs to be skinnier right here. Alt Z, Control Z. Damn, it's not what I meant to do. Control D. No, Alt D. Maybe that. You'd aim grabbers to the side, they won't get much work looking down, huh? Okay. So maybe turn it to the right from here. Okay. If I... something like that. You tend to just grab the deconstruction planner from the hotbar. You just do this. I mean, yeah, I guess that's probably better. Okay. That's kind of what this bladed thing looks like. If I were to Remove those two. In here. That's kind of what the thing I'm looking at looks like. Kind of like that. All right. Decent start. I'm going to need this to be able to grab and bring stuff up, so I'm going to need belts. So let me kind of like plan out belts here. Let me actually hug the wall here, because space might be an issue. So I'll start with that. Output there. Output there. Hug the walls. I'll also need to get ammo down. I know, that's why I'm leaving, that's why I'm trying to leave space here, because then we go turrets. They will have a small overlap over here, which should be good. Something like that. And then we'll need the ammo coming in. And then ammo will be coming from somewhere. So let's have the ammo also hug the wall. So something like that is where the ammo will come in. We'll figure out power and everything later. Because we know we're going to need a lot of power for this thing, because this is coming to and from the place with smaller power numbers. Extra set of thrusters. Yeah, you're right. It probably will need more thrusters. Can I put an extra set of thrusters right in here? Yeah, I probably could do something like this. This will fill in my Lanius look. Thruster cannot be flipped. So okay, so I can't put a thruster right next to each other unless there's blue on the left, red on the right. Blue on the left, red on the right. If I did that. Are those connected? It needs to go up one space. Up one more space. Is that working? Will that work? I think that might actually work. I could feed red to this one from this one and blue to this one from this one. What if I did one here feeding into that guy and one here feeding... Yeah, that would look pretty cool. I really wish you could see the inputs and outputs on these rockets better. This tile right here. 2 down, 1 over. Like that? Yeah. And then I could feed one and that'll feed them all, right? I think that will. Okay, so it doesn't have the engines for that, or tiling is going to be messed up. Either way, I think that might look pretty cool. There's going to be these open spaces. I hope these open spaces doesn't screw things up. We'll see if it'll build once the rockets get shipped up. Let's work on more of the front of the ship. So this entire middle area can just be all blocked in. So let's... Because the blades go up to... The blades will go up somewhere, so let me just fill in some space here. Crazy that Factorio has become basically a a rocket ship building simulator. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Alt mode should show the inputs. Oh, because I pressed Alt, it wasn't for some reason. Okay. All right, I don't know if rockets are actually in the system, so I'll probably have to manually make those. These will eventually get made. Maybe what I'll do is I'll manually make some rockets to buy some time for the other things get built. The rockets need... have everything but the steel plates. Okay. Oh, I only need 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. It's going to take time for those to build. How are we doing on these things? Are these going at full blast? Doesn't look like they're missing anything, and they're all going, right? I didn't miss any inputs or outputs. Yeah, okay. These things takes a lot of frickin' whatever. All right, I'm copying this again. A lot of these, whatever they're called. Platforms. Space platforms. There. And there. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna eat up a bunch of steel and copper for now, I guess, for all these. Okay, the rockets finished building. Good. Or the engines, I mean to say. This. And what else can I throw up there in the meantime? Some extra belts. Do it. Pink one. There. Okay. Alright, it's fun designing this stuff, though. It's super fun designing all this. Oh, I should send them some turrets up, too. That's okay. We'll do that next time. Okay. So, continuing design. The bladed build. So, this is kind of the middle. Then I want a front. Let's like a broadside with blades coming off the edges is what we want now. So, let's make... probably the blunt front edge. Wow, when I zoom out, it actually is looking pretty good, like the Lanius build. It is looking pretty good. All right, let's give ourselves plenty of space up front. So, go one like full block up here. Is that going to be too big? No, I think that's good. I think that'll be good. And then... kind of a chunky boy here. And... so we could have like a grabber in the middle. Can't split the difference with the grabbers, so I probably want these to be evenly spaced then. Like maybe have turrets, grabber, turret, grabbers kind of thing. You can always cut stuff and shorten it. That's true. Yeah, it's true. We can do that. I want to have full coverage up here. There. Okay. And those grabbers cover that much area. I probably want to have grabbers front and all sides interspersed with turrets. And I want to kind of get that all balanced out kind of thing. Let's fill this all in. Okay. Why have these not been placed? Is it because we still don't have platforms, or do we have No, we don't have platforms because we're not building with them yet. Okay. Still requesting the foundations. Okay. Okay, so the grabber's there. What kind of spacing coverage do the turrets have? Okay. Hey, and then it starts building. It's beautiful. All right. Okay, what do I want the front of this to look like? I want this to be a bit of a, it's got like almost an armor casing thing on the front of it. So how much grabber space? Maybe have one more grabber at the end. Maybe I plan this around the grabber coverage area. Which would be pretty wide. So maybe what I want to do is actually plan around that tile right there, I think. If I can get the coverage right. So that'll cover this tile and up. This will... Do I need something to cover this open space in here? Maybe? Maybe we need to cover that open space in there? Or I think... I don't know, it probably depends on how fast these things are, I guess. How fast they grab stuff. I think that might be okay. So what I want to do is get this one. We get one that covers to this tile right here. There we go. It has overlapping coverage. Now the problem is I actually want to have bladed things come off of here, so that's not going to work. I'm going to want this to be the edge and then a blade come down from there. There. For now. All right, so let's figure out. So this one is kind of a steep slope, so I can do however far out I want this to go, be a blade here. This is going to be a pretty long blade, actually. Goes down to almost halfway down the ship kind of thing. So maybe down to this black line here. Pooh, this is going to be huge. I hope I'm going to have enough ammo to cover this entire ship. We'll have to definitely get some good ammo production going. Okay. And then kind of back up like that. And it actually slowly gets wider on the picture. Do I want to worry about that? Yeah, maybe so. So maybe go 3, then 1 over, then 3, then 2 over, then 3, and 3 over, then 3, 4 over, and then something like that. Something like that. Will I be able to... I might have to make this bigger. Giggity, that's what she said. Probably want to have a little overlap here. That might actually be fine. Because that covers this tile. This covers that tile. Maybe if I move it back one space. Oh, that's probably good. Let's see. Do I like that? Do I like that? As we fly, things are going to be coming back at us. Maybe I want this pointed upwards, actually. So maybe instead of this, we have this cover the straight line, which is about here, actually. Is that right? Yeah, that grabs everything in this area. No, I feel like I might want to have a little more overlap. Maybe something like that. I keep wanting to hit H because in Satisfactory, H is a hologram mode, which would be really nice for this kind of building. Okay. That covers that area. And then that would cover this area. Okay. And then we need to get turrets. I think we need a wider wing here, a wider blade to get turrets to fit in, and all of our belts. Okay. Let's get a wider wing, maybe. Something like that might give us room so we can bring fill all this in so I can place belts. And you could just spend literally hours and hours designing ships, and I'm sure many people do. This is so crazy. Just hours and hours of spaceship building and designing. This might be the coolest part about the DLC, to be honest. Okay. How does that wing look? Looks pretty good. Pretty good bladed wing. I might want to even out the back side of it. But let me see belt-wise what this can do, what this looks like. So if I have an output belt here. And then we can do the guy there, guy there. And we got to go pick up stuff from the front of the ship as well. There's probably a better way to turn these belts too. Just in case, Rand, this thing will encounter a lot more resistance, so be sure to arm and stock to the teeth and use faster belts for ammo delivery. Okay. Yeah. The amount of hits you'll get scales with width very quickly. Okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't put these blades on it, but you know, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all in on it. Go all in. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do this so I can mirror it on the other side. So I'm gonna place all these belts. I do this and do underground belts, so I can't see how far it can go here. like that. Why not? Creativity is the name of the game. You're just giving a fair warning. That'll require a lot better defenses. Okay, okay. All right, well, hopefully I can give it enough defenses. I'm not going to be able to mirror the belts. Well, I can kind of press R on the belts, or maybe it will mirror. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try to mirror what I've currently built, starting right here. Copy. To there. And H. That mirrored? I think so. I think the belts are going the wrong direction, though. Although, if I bring them together, then have them go down, this might actually be good. I think I need to bring these belts together, because these are going to be feeding us the raw materials for the asteroids we're going to be making, using. So that did mirror the belts, which is, I think, what we want. I just need to bring them together somewhere. Somewhere right in here, we want to bring them together. Come together right now over me. And it's not centered. Am I going to be okay with that? I think so. Whoops. Just go in the right direction. I can't tell if this thing's going the right direction. I feel like that's not going the right direction. How do I make that go the right direction? This. And then... it refuses to go the correct direction. That's weird. It's going from right to left there, and then when I do this, it's going left to right there. You could hot potato ammo between turrets as long as inserts are fast enough. Yeah, that's the plan. My plan is to have... like... well, I'm going to have to do a long inserter here, aren't I? A long inserter, and then fast inserters for these guys. Something like that. And then, can I maybe hot potato even a couple more here? Probably can. Alright, there we go. Some decent amount of turrets up front there. What's their coverage? Pretty good. Okay. This belt will be bringing the materials back, which I'll have to figure out. The kind of setup we had before with the... you know what? We have asteroid reprocessing now. I wonder if I can make use of that with this new build. Okay. Alright, it's looking pretty cool with the blades, so let's get the other sides filled out. I feel like this whole thing should actually be wider, but that's okay. That's okay. So blades, and then there's like a blade that comes down here, and then a blade that sticks out. Don't know if I'm going to care about all those. It's cool how this is slowly getting built as more platforms get up here. Because this blade right here kind of comes up and meets with these guys. Let's actually fill out this blade, which is... this was the one that was 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over. So let's do that. So 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over. That eventually flattens out and just goes straight up. All right, do I want to flatten it out there? And then have a little blade come off the side. And there's a blade that comes down here. Something like this. Something like that. And then there's another little extra blade that comes down here. Let's see how I want to do that. Let's have it even with... What do I have this even with? Where the belt starts, maybe right here. So this blade is very... It kind of comes out and then goes down a little bit. So I don't know how, precise I want to make this, but... 4 down, 1 over, 4 down, 1 over, 4 down, 1 over, 4 down, and then it comes back a little bit. 4 down, 1 over, 4 down, 1 over. And then it's just kind of a bladed piece here. There. Okay. I wonder if my thought process here is these blades are going to be more for looks than they are any kind of functionality. Because as we're flying forward, all the asteroids are coming from the front. Will I need to have... I maybe need to have a single grabber and turret on the sides. Because it seems like from my experience when I fly... The back sides are not hit very often. It's really these front parts, the front here, that's going to need a lot of turrets. So, okay. The backside is basically safe. Okay, cool. All right, so then I just need this to kind of go back up here. So. Where do I want to maybe shift it? Like right here. So 4 up, 1 over, 4 up, 1 over, 4 up, 1 over, 4 up. I'm not sure how blade-like that's looking. And I don't know if I'll be able to fit anything on this. I feel like I need to make this a thicker blade, actually. Yeah, I'm going to make this a thicker blade. Have it come down a little bit further, too. Okay. A little more blade-like. That kind of looks like a blade. It's not exactly the same shape as the other one, but yeah, that looks pretty good. 4 wide, 4 wide, 4 wide at the least everywhere. Okay. And I think I could fit a couple turrets here. The problem will be, can I fit turrets and belts? So I might need to go 1 wider on all this. So the coverage of that is there. Let me get turret set up here. Same with turret set up here. And that will allow me to supply that with ammo there. Okay. At worst, rocks can come from weird side angles. You usually just have a lone turret here, and so that sides are fully covered for that one annoying rock. Gotcha. Well, I guess the question is, do I need to worry about asteroid collectors on the right side? Should I worry about asteroid collectors on the sides or no? Or will I be getting most of my asteroids from up front here? Currently have 4 per a side. Do you think having asteroid collectors? The ones I select will get hit hard. Yes, I know I want those, but do I want like asteroid collectors like here? I know I have one back here, but do I want any asteroid collectors in the middle area? I feel like I might not need them. I really wish these asteroid collectors had a longer range. I don't know that I need any asteroid collectors. Just have one grabber, you think? Okay. Alright, I'll have it cover the area this guy can't grab, which would be right about... right about there. Yeah, it covers basically the area that guy got grabbed. Less relevant when you get higher quality ones, that'll have more hands. Okay, yeah, well, I'm nowhere near getting quality, I don't think. Alright, let me set up turrets and belts so that I can just mirror this entire thing. This is going to go up. This can go just go there. There we go. Right now, your grabbers only have one hand, so you kind of need more of them. Do you think what I have is not going to be enough already? Gosh, I guess I could do more if I need to. Alright, I feel like what I'm going to really need is a lot more of his turrets. So, this turret covers there. That goes there. Ammo drain will definitely be felt. Yeah, I know. The ammo is going to be a big deal. Okay. All right. I think I like that. There was going to be one more little blade sticking out. Do I care about one more extra blade sticking out? I might not worry about a blade for just looks. Let me copy paste. What have I added? Basically everything from here down I need to flip, so. There. H. That match up? I think it does right there. Okay, cool. Oh, this is looking crazy. I don't know if it's actually looking like a Lania ship. I feel like I need more blades. Maybe I do need to add more blades to make it look more like a Lania ship, but it's coming together. Coming together. Okay, let's just start filling in spaces here. Part of the problem with this really looking like a Lania ship is the fact that for the Lania ship, there's like layers to it, and you can't really do layers here, so it'll be Lanius-esque. Looks like a fatso on high heels. Okay. No offense. Some taken. All right. Yeah, I don't know if the blades are as blade-like as I was hoping. Again, it's hard to make it look like blades when you can't see the layers of it. But, okay, I think the general shape I might be okay with. I don't know if I want to mess with the shape anymore. I think I want to start figuring out other stuff like the belts and the smelters and everything, because we need a lot of ammo. Layers and levels really alter the whole look of it. Yeah, for sure. So, Let's figure out. We have at least a decent amount of space to work with here. You wish Factorio to add decorations for platforms? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All right, what's the first thing I want to do? How do I want to handle figuring out turrets and construction and stuff? What do I have access to? I think what I might start doing is, if I go to this one, do I want to copy and paste anything? This one. Do I want to copy and paste any of this production line? I feel like no. I wonder if I need multiple grinders. With how many grabbers? So this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6 grabbers, and 1 grinder seems to be enough for it. I feel like I maybe should go 2 grinders for this one. Bring everything. Or maybe I even have each side of the ship its own thing instead of having it all be centralized. Maybe some modder will do that someday. Add some decorations for the platforms. That could be cool. What if I did that? What if I actually, instead of have these come together, have 2 separate sides? That might be better. This ship is like triple the width, though. Yeah. What I'm thinking is the grabbers on this side of the ship all come together. And we do the smelting here. The grabbers on this side of the ship bring everything together. We do the smelting on this side, and we mirror kind of a similar mirrored thing. You'll get more rocks and collect more stuff, thus getting more materials to process. Okay. Let's start by just going down here. And maybe have a single grinder per side. And then a smelter into an assembly machine. And... well, okay, we do have 1 grinder for iron for something. What is this iron for? What all do we need again? We need iron ore for the water, or for the oxidizer, carbon for the fuel, and then water also for the oxidizer. Okay, so how do I want to set this up? So this is going to have all the different items on it. How am I going to deal with the overflow again? How am I dealing with the overflow on this guy? We have this guy dumping it off the edge of the world is what we're doing with this little guy here. Maybe I can have this distribution thing copied in the middle and pull off of this, because I kind of like this. Kind of like this little build. I wonder if I can do this entire thing in the middle. If I did something like this. And we have 5 engines compared to 2 on our last thing. So 2 ice things. And we do that. Did these have any? Wider blacklist? No. So they would receive the ice, and then they dump the extra ice out. That set up with the ice thing. That. Okay. We actually have the engines. Why have they not been built? I have a feeling I need to put some more things here for these actually built, or it's just missing the pieces underneath it. It's hard to tell because there's just so many platforms that are missing. Okay, and then this was putting the ice into storage. And enable if less than 200. We'll probably do a same thing if I copy this. No. Copy that. I'm gonna have to put the red circuits, I think, like that. Did it save those things? Yes, it did. To figure out where all the red circuits were. Okay, do I want to use this? Is this a big enough sushi belt for me to have all of our different items be gathered upon? Because that's 2 of the ice things. On this build, we had 1 iron thing, and I probably do 1 iron per. So something like that. And then this is going to distribute each to some smelters. We had 4 smelters per 1 grinder. Okay. And that's with speed modules on them. So can I do a similar amount of those? Might be able to do 3 per. Damn, I don't have the space right here. I'm gonna just move this for now. I think I can do that. And then we have these guys that I'm gonna copy paste because they've got the filter already on them. There we go. And then these will output iron. That will go to... We had 2 ammo producers. Let's do 4 ammo producers on this one. Oh, it's getting the underneath as well. That's why. Okay, it's fine. There we go. So we have outputs for these guys. And all these need is iron. Okay. Iron's all you need. Iron is all you need. Iron is all you need. Only need that much. And fast inserters. And mirror that. Okay. I think that will deliver the iron. If I do this... That did kind of do what I wanted it to do. That's fine. And then we're going to deliver the items there. Same thing on this side. Let's go straight down. It has an underground belt. There. There we go. So that will deliver the items. This combinator build is gonna have to... We're gonna have to eject this stuff off of the edge somehow. I wonder if I could do a delete a little hole to make it go on the edge, or if I should... Maybe I have two of these. Again, one on each side. It dumps it off to the edge. And it can be grabbed by our grabbers if we need it to grab again. So if I do this, and I think if I could just... That guy. There. And then I can belt this off to the edge. And that will be the excess stuff, maybe. There. And I can do a similar... Do I need to do the combinator for this guy? Or I probably can just connect this combinator to a similar thing on the other side, I think. Can I red this to that? Yes. Okay. I think that'll work. And then we dump this off into the vastness of space. Should be using blue, I think, for this. There we go. Okay. So that should be the iron smelting. This is the ice stuff. On here, we also had one iron and one carbon. I think I might need to either widen this or have a belt pulling off with the materials we need. So, because we were putting stuff back onto the belt. That's right. So yeah, I wonder if I can... What's this? Why is this guy... This guy should never be pulling ammo into here, should it? I think this inserter's not doing anything. I'm not going to touch it, though, because I don't want to ruin anything. But I feel like that's not doing anything. Alright, so basically... Yeah, because we have this guy saying only enabled when there's a certain amount of iron in there. Kind of want to copy that. To have an idea what this is doing. So that should work for that guy. Now the problem is this is ice, this is iron, we need one more. So I think what I need to do is widen this entire thing, and this will work. So, let me Control X this over to about here. Control X. There. And this will hopefully let us fit in. Another one of irons on this side, and then what do we have? That's some other thing there. So copy this H. There. Okay. And then we have the whatever this one's called, the carbon one. That guy. Yes, I think this will work. I'll need to move some things around, but this should work. A lot of copy and paste going on here, but hey, at least we can copy and paste. And hopefully that saved all of my logic we did before. That's the reason I'm using so much copy and paste, because if I can, I think the logic is going to make this... I don't have to redo all the logic, is basically what I'm trying to avoid. I think I can fix the logic if it doesn't work perfectly, but I think what this will do will... all of these grabbers, we'll be bringing stuff down and around. We'll be putting that onto our sushi belt. The combinator is telling... I think this wire might not be reaching now. Yeah, it doesn't reach. So we'll do, we'll just copy this combinator. There. And hopefully the combinator logic... yellow 10, yellow 10. It looks like it's all saved. I think it's all saved. And all these have their filters on them. So we put iron in. Iron comes out. I think this will all work. We'll find out once we turn it all on. So now what this should do, this should get our supply of raw materials. Now I need to turn ice into water, turn carbon into coal, or no, we have the coal. We need to do our rocket fuel stuff. I also need to distribute all my ammo and figure out my turrets. Do I want to do that first? We're definitely not finishing this today, that's for sure. I feel like, honestly, I want to make this back blades bigger now. To match what we got going here. Because this does look like a large-ish lady with high heels. You aren't wrong about that, madman. I might want to make this entire back piece a little bit wider blades, maybe. Maybe let's get the turrets finished first. Let's get turrets done. Because we're going to need a lot more turrets, I think. We need a lot of turrets. Maybe a row of turrets. Every couple of spaces, maybe. Don't mince words, Rand. She should lay off the Papa John's. Alright, how many of these turrets do we need? Probably something like this many, I'm guessing. Because you said the wider the ship, the more turrets it needs. Something like that, maybe? Okay, okay. Alright, so... hopefully I can mirror that. Like that. That looks mirrored. Where are we going with this ship? This is going to be delivering pink science between Novus and Fulgora. So it's going to be going back and forth between Novus and Fulgora. All right, so the output, so the ammo will go out to the two different sides here. How much kind of turret? Backside, I feel like, is not going to need that much coverage. It's mainly the front side. So maybe like one more up here, and we're good on the backside, I think. An interplanet transport ship? Yeah, we already have one that goes back and forth between Novus and Vulcanus, and I think it's been doing well. I think it's been bringing back science, orange science and stuff. So we're setting up the one. Strange is I have this one labeled, and I don't know if this one's actually doing anything. I think this one must have broken or something. Okay. We can't go to the fringe just yet. No rockets and no better ammo. Yeah. All right, so let's get the ammo distribution figured out. Let's see here. I think I might want to move these up a space. Maybe 2 spaces, maybe like that. Like that. That should give me room, I think, to get this all set up. So I only need to distribute to this one, and it'll go to this guy. We'll have both of these distribute to this one. This one will be the mirrored bringing in thingy. Okay, so fast inserter there, there. I'm going to kind of mirror this as I go so I can keep track of things. Okay. Oh, crap. How is this uneven here? Okay, it's just these two should be over there. Hopefully that fixes that. Hopefully everything else I got spaced out correctly. I hope I did. I guess I could have just copy-pasted. That's probably what I should have done. All right, let me do the belts on one side, then copy-paste. Yeah, I know. I've been doing a lot of the flipping. You haven't seen it because you just joined FRD Dot, but I have been doing that. So what I'll do is I'll do fast inserter to the first one, and then normal inserter to the second one. Something like that. Alright, now I'll get the inserters. This one's going to be the awkward one. But I think if I do that, Alright, this underground belt's gonna be the wrong direction because there's some weird crap goes on with these belts, I swear. Alright, so we're gonna put these inserters on this little side of all of these guys. There. It's just a friendly reminder. I know, I appreciate it. Thank you for the friendly reminder. Ship looks awesome. Your ships are just like egg-shaped ones or arrows. Well, the goal was to try to make this look like a Lania ship. Since people are like, Rand, your next ship should look like your favorite FTL ship. I'm like, okay. So it's supposed to be like Blade's Lania ship. I don't know if it's actually looking much like it. Madman says it looks more like a fat lady with high heels on. Of course, maybe once it's not in the grid mode, it'll look a little more organic. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So what we need to do, though, is actually what I need to do is I need this to loop. I forgot that we need a loop. Without a loop, this is going to cause issues. So I think I want is to distribute to those guys and then not loop off of there. And actually, yeah, what I could do is have it loop off of here and go back and then just have it split off to deliver down to these guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. So most of these guys will be on the loop, but then we will split off here. This will come back to the ammo loop. Which, how does the ammo loop work again? It gets back inserted into here so that we can count. Yeah, it inserts into the storage, then out to the storage. So that we can track how much is on here and tell it to stop making when we're full or something. Interesting challenge on spaceship design, yeah. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I need to loop it back down where we have an input on ammo and an output on ammo in each one of these. And we're going to input forever, or... So it enables the inputting into the storage when we have less than 400. And this guy is just always outputting, so that's what we do. So the input will enable when ammo is greater than 400. And we're only allowing ammo. There. So if that's right, and we loop this. If that's right, it'll always be taking ammo out, but it won't be able to take ammo out once the belt is full. So let me copy this. So I can copy and paste that. With the did the red wiring save? It did not. But there, that should work. Yes. I think it should be less than. Did I do it backwards? Let me check. Less than 400, you're right. Good call. Good eye. Less than. Less than. There we go. Okay. So this will bring us back to our loop, and then I have to do another split to bring it down to these two turrets down here. Although I also need to bring down to these two turrets. So I can split that off over here. Okay, so how do I want to bring these down? Okay. I just have to figure out a split here somewhere. I think if I just move this belt, I could do this. I don't have a good place to split up here. I could do a split right here if I move this belt over. Do an underground belt here. Hold on a second. There we go. And that should allow me to an extra guy here. Put a splitter here. Supplies there. Supplies there. All right, and that should get our ammo to all those places. The ammo loop needs to come down over here as well. Okay. So let me get that set up, which I need another underground belt here. Give this space. This is going the wrong direction. Crap. That's okay. I can just flip these all around. Okay, there we go. And then our loop will close here, and then I'll do another splitter off here to bring the ammo down to there. And I think that will be good, and we can copy paste that, I think. Hopefully. If I've mirrored this well enough, we can copy paste it. Simple and easy, but I guess it'll just depend on how well I mirrored it. There we go. Splitter. One thing I do need to have space for is my engine stuff. So let's have this hug the wall. There. Okay. Hopefully that's good, and I can copy paste that entire piece, and it'll it'll do it right. So, where do I need to do it? All the way up to these belts here. So basically, from this tile to the right, I need to copy this tile right here. To about right there. H. All right. I hope that works. We got an extra transport thingy there. We overwrote. All right. Did I override anything else? I think that looks pretty good. Inserters down here. Plugged in the little turnaround thing. I think we got it right. I think that worked. So that should be ammo distribution set, I hope. One thing I am going to need, we're going to need power for days. Let me send up some stuff manually, because a lot of what we're waiting on is... Oh, wait. Actually, we might have all the... space platforms we need. It looks like we need belts and turrets, and... I'm going to need solar panels. Actually, our rockets are what's holding us behind now. Okay. Our rocket fuel is behind. Ah, the rocket fuel is going so well. Apparently, we launched a lot of rockets. And I already buffed my rocket fuel a ton the last time we did this. You know what? Let's just double it up again. Because we got room right here. Should just need to feed this light oil and it'll do its thing. Map. Go in, Q, there. And then belts. There we go. And that should increase the rocket fuel by a decent chunk. Do we have beacons? We don't have the power for beacons on ships. You mean on Novus? Actually, yeah, we do have beacons. Use beacons for what? Speed, I guess? We have them, we just haven't used them widely. Yeah, I mean, most of the expanded builds on this planet have been chat, putting them together. Just some of the rocket stuff I've done. I could probably beacon this stuff, though. The problem is I don't have the materials to make some beacons, so let's do the little blueprint thing if I can find it again. This guy. I want to be making beacons. Let's make 10. There, make some beacons. Do I have the speed modules? I do have some speed modules. Beacons should just be in the mall. They might be. They might be. But I'm gonna... While that's going, I'm gonna go send some stuff up to the planet. Or to the thing here. Do this. We need belts for days is the next thing we need. Oh, okay, that doesn't work if I do that. Okay, so belts for days. We're gonna need solar panels. I know where I have solar panels made up here, so let me go grab a bunch. Oh, I didn't power this. There. You actually don't think beacons are in the mall? You might be wrong, though? Okay. Okay. There's some solar panels going up. 50 might be enough. Looks like copper. Something that I'm doing using a crap ton of copper. Probably launching non-stop rockets is my guess. Where was I? Up here. Got the beacons already? We got one. Alright, so if I can put this right here, I can reach 5 of the machines. Speed. So that reached all of those. So we'd want to reach all of these. I think that reaches them all. Speed. I think I might have missed one machine. That's okay. They're not spaced perfectly. It's fine. There, I speed moduled most of them. Hopefully that will help. Speed moduled most of them. And I'm going to do that. May need to upgrade the inserters. On the rocket fuel, I don't think we need to upgrade the inserters on the rocket fuel. If you mean better inserters up on the rocket itself, you might be right. Oh, do you mean the inserters going into the rocket? I don't think so. Rocket fuel's slow. Just swap out the blue embers for yellow ones? Okay. Sadly, I can't do that with the chem stations, but okay. Good call. And that's more space for these modules, too. I know all these things that are just do this, Rand. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I could do that. Okay. Do these guys need productivity modules? Sure. Okay, there's productivity modules in a bunch of those guys. We've had the tier 3s for a long time. Yeah. Okay, good. Hopefully that will... did I mess up the piping? I think I somehow messed up the piping here. How did I mess that up? Oh, this got in the way of it right here. Okay, that's fine. If I do map, zoom in, Q, this to that, that'll fix it. Okay. Alright, that should fix that problem. Production slowed down a lot, that's why speed beacons with them. Okay, well, speed beacons plus production. I don't know if I should have left the productivity modules out. What do those do? That gives you more products, increase energy, reduce speed. That's fine. It's fine. We did a bunch of upgrades. Hopefully it'll make a difference. This rocket's ready to go. Deliver that to that. What else do I need up there? We're pretty much out of time. So turrets. We need turrets. Okay, these engines aren't being built, and we have the foundation. So there must be a missing foundation issue here. So see if I can fill in whatever's causing it. Why will those engines not build? I don't know. Maybe it needs to be the edge here. The Ample Angel's first flight is nowhere near quite yet. No, not yet. Ample Angel, huh? I'm not sure why why those aren't building. Do I need to fill this in? It definitely makes my blades look even less blade-like, that's for sure. I'll have to figure that out later. Let me just send a bunch of turrets up there. Do we have turrets? Do I have turrets on me? Probably some in here somewhere. I should just be requesting them, but there's so much stuff here. I hate to request stuff when I literally have stuff right next to me a lot of the time. Okay, I guess I'm requesting turrets. Give me turrets, or give me death. Are they not in the... If they're red, that means they're not in the system, right? Surely we have turrets automated somewhere in the system. How about the vented Karen? You think it's because of the holes in the platform? Well, I do know there are holes in the platform, but we have other holes in the platform that it's still built around. I mean, there's giant holes here, and this is all fine. But I guess I'll fill this in and see if that does anything. Maybe that is the issue. Ah, okay. It was that. We couldn't build the underground pieces before. This one... I'm not sure about this one. Is it that? I don't know why that's... That just seems... This seems like a bug. Like, why? I don't understand why that's not working. Why won't it build those? No donuts. So I had to fill this entire thing in for this to work? Crap. Well, so much for my Lanius build design. Maybe I can delete it once I place it or something. I could remove the central thruster. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. There. There we go. I wanted there to be a hole in the middle anyway. It's supposed to be like that with the blades, but... Okay. Well, I was hoping to connect these, but I guess we'll just have... We'll have fluid on both sides. Alright, well, we're pretty much out of time. I can't... Did I get turrets in my inventory? They didn't deliver any to me. Apparently turrets aren't in our home base's build. Which is really surprising to me, because I'm quite certain there should be turrets over here on the... Yeah, they're literally right here. It looks like the turret build never got finished. There's no copper on this side. Maybe that's the issue. So I guess whoever did this... didn't have copper available and just never fixed it. Well, here's turrets. Oh, are there two places for turrets? There's two places and there's no copper. Who did this? All right, I don't know, but I'll do a quick fix right now just because I want to have turrets available on this planet, which is... I guess that somebody felt, well, it doesn't matter, we're not killing anything, so it's whatever. I'll just do a quick little... this thing. And we'll have turrets available next time. Placing robot shops. Robot shops. Is that the thing that the blueprint for robot crafting? Okay. Well, it's time to go. We have a good start on our new ship. We got pink science on Fulgora. I wonder if all my stuff is backed up. Oh, the robots still look like they're doing their thing. So, that is a lot of iron gear wheels and concrete that's backed up. Looks like we can't... 26K. Looks like we can't recycle the iron gear wheels fast enough. Or the concrete, I guess. So, good stuff. We will continue this on Thursday. We will finish the Ample Angel, as Madman's calling our new ship, to get automation of delivery of pink science and what are these things called? Electromagnetic plants and superconductors and supercapacitors. So all that going into a lot of pink science. So really good work done today. We'll finish working on that on Tuesday. On Thursday, tomorrow will be Satisfactory as usual. I'm going to keep all the grid stuff on because next time I play, I'm going to continue working on finishing that up. But really good work today. If there's anybody on the server, I'm about to shut it down, so you'll probably want to finish up your work and head out. So, as usual, thanks for all the support, my friends. Bits, follow, subs, give the subs, working, hanging out, all the awesome, amazing stuff. Y'all do sports stream. Couldn't do it without you awesome people. And I will see you all tomorrow for some Satisfactory or Thursday for Factorio or whatever. Until next time, peace out, happy game, y'all rock. Later, my friends.